Alright, we've got a 2000 Excursion, 6.8 liter V10, getting some erratic shifting, PO720 code, which comes back to the output speed sensor on the transmission. There's an output speed sensor on the transmission on this and on the rear end. The PO720 code comes back to the transmission one. So I'm going to show you where that's at. This is the part number. I'll put that link to this as well. I went with the Motorcraft. You can get some other brands, but the reviews on the other brands are pretty horrible, and the Motorcraft seem to have pretty good reviews. It is a little bit more than what you can get at a parts store. I think they were about $30 at a parts store for you know, Dorman or Duralast or whatever they are, and then the Motorcraft was like $53. So a little bit more, but in my opinion worth it. So first thing, I'm going to climb underneath here and show you where this part is at. So it is up towards the front of the transmission. So I'm going to show you where I'm at here. The best way to get a view. There's the wiring harness coming in. It's not going to be easy. Okay, try this again. So, it's going to be really hard to get a camera to, but up on the front of the transmission, front top, kind of follow these wires up here. And I can't tell. There it is. So, really hard to get a camera to. Not that hard to reach. As you can see, it's got clips on each side and then a bolt right down there. It's really all we have to do. So with this new part, I can show you a little bit easier. So it's basically going into the transmission like that. Clips right on there. You can see these tabs on each side. That's where it clips on, and then that bolt is going through the bracket right there. So I'm going to get that bolt loose. Okay, a little better view of what you're going for up there. Again, this is in the spot I showed you. That is an 8mm bolt. So you have to unclip that, pull out that 8mm bolt, and then what I was able to do was reach up here, and this will kind of spin, and you can use that to kind of pivot it back and forth until that pops out. It's got a little like O-ring on there that makes it seal in there kind of tight. So even taking that bolt out and everything, it's not just going to slide right out. Like I said, I was able to kind of twist this, get a little leverage on it, work it back and forth a little bit, and then eventually it slid right out. So I'm going to put a little bit of tranny fluid on the new sensor, and then it's going to be the reverse to install it. Again, all of this is by feel. You cannot see anything you're doing. So if you're not good at that, even though this is a pretty easy project, it might not be for you. Alright, so it is done. Last thing I will say is, once you get this set down in the transmission, you can just put your fingers on it, push, and you'll hear it click. And then you can kind of pull back out and make sure it actually is seated in there. Don't try to tighten it down with that little bitty bolt. Like I said, a couple fingers on it, a little bit of pressure, you'll hear it click, and then you can make sure it's seated. Then run your bolt down, connect your clip up, look at which way the clip goes. You've got a square side and a rounded side. Just make sure that clips back on there, and that should be it. Again, I'll leave a link to this part in the description, and let me know if you guys have any questions. But overall, pretty easy install. It took me about 10 minutes, even with shooting videos. Thanks for watching.